the story, the employees were never taught to listen for a wrench to make a certain sound to produce the right torque for the screws or whatnot. So yesterday, we had just read that. Yesterday we had a customer come in, wanted to do the 2-week program, trade-in. The customer is saying that, hey, my phone keeps cutting out. I want to trade this car in and this car don't work. So I sat there and as I listened to the salesperson, I start thinking of this $400 wrench story. So I tell the salesperson, why don't you go back out, see if he's pressing the wrong button. Because these cars work. It's either a user problem or it's the phone. Keeping in mind that our technology that we have in our cars are only as good as what it's fed. So as we go through, the salesperson sits in there, he calls him, he doesn't lose the calls, it doesn't drop, everything's fine. What it boiled down to is the customer wanted a different set of wheels, he didn't like the color of the car. So how many times do we go through the day and we got an upset customer and we want to buy him a new wrench? This also goes along with, Marty opened it up with retention. There's 2 types of retention. I'm going to call this, are you Batman or are you Robin? There's a dealership retention and there's a salesperson retention. So, who always gets all the acknowledgement and all the reward in Batman? Is it Batman or is it Robin? It's Batman. Robin's always the guy behind the scenes, but he's never quite the superhero. So you have to ask yourself, when you have a salesperson that is ticked off because the customer didn't buy from them, but they came back to the dealership, it's because the CD was the light shining and not the salesperson. So what does that got to say? We got to think about a little deeper on taking care of the problem with the customer. Because too many times we go through the day, we run into an issue, we get a manager instead of handling it ourselves. So if you want the light to shine your name up in the sky, just think a little deeper, take your time and fix it. And your retention will go up, is what Marty's talking about. That's why when his customers come in, they only deal with him. So every day we got a chance to be the hero. So just take advantage of it, and you'll see a better income, and you'll sell a lot more cars. That's all I got. Thank you.